I'm working on a 2005 RM Suzuki 250. He got a flathead racing cylinder because you can replace the domes in here because it's been blown up before. And this was the one that came in there. And the original one has a bunch of marks in it too. So you can tell it's been blown up with that one too. Taking off the power valve cover.
How do you know this?
Taking this boot off so I can get the carburetor out the way. There we go. Because now I can get the jug off and out the way.
What's the jug?
This piece of the engine. And when I get that off, I can get the piston off. I'm taking these bolts off so I can take this part of the engine off so I can get to the piston. And then I can start getting the piston off and getting the other piston put on. I have to put a new needle bearing and wrist pin in there. This is the needle bearing, the new one.
What does that do?
It slides through the piston, and then there's two circlips that I put on the end of it when the piston's on. And this is the wrist pin. This goes through here, and this goes like inside the crankshaft. Let me go get the other side, and then I'll loosen those up and pull the jug off. Overflow and breather hoses. I disconnected the subframe so I could get the carburetor out the way. I took the bolts off for the jug. I disconnected the power valve, and I'm working on getting the jug off to see if the piston and stuff is bad. I tried to take the jug off, but the radiator's in the way, so I'm going to take the radiator off. Looks like it could have had a bottom end rebuild.
How do you know?
Because it's like kind of a brand new crank, I can tell.
How can you tell?
Because it's kind of like shiny and stuff. Removing the front fender so I can get the radiator out. because the front fender's in the way. That bolt is tight. Dad, Jesse said he did, like, tore his whole bike down to the frame during the winter.
Jesse is Finley's uncle, and he sucks at riding, and he's not very smart. Hey?
No,
What?
he's good at riding.
Really?
Yes.
You ever seen him ride?
Yes?
Is he better than Dad?
I don't know. You guys would have to race. We took the jug off the engine. Now I gotta get the piston off. It's good.
How do you know?
There's no up and down play, a little bit of side to side play, but that's normal.
What do you mean?
On the crank, it's not supposed to go up and down, but there's a little bit of side to side play. It's fine. It's normal.
That's normal?
Yep.
Okay.
Now we need to put a rag in there, so in case the circlip goes flying, it doesn't go in the bottom end. I'm putting paper towel on the crank, so when I take the circlip off the piston, so it doesn't go down into the engine. Oh, I see why it lost compression.
Why is that?
The piston rings were sticking, and then they just got stuck.
How do you know?
Because see how this part you can push in, but this part's like stuck in there. And you can't spin them. I got the circlip out of the piston so I can get the wrist pin out to pull the piston up. I'm getting the wrist pin over so I can just pull the piston up. When I get it over enough, I can just pull the piston out. It's about to go. There we go. So I took the piston off so I can get to the crank. This is the needle bearing. So this is the part where I need to use my two-stroke oil. Where do you put that? I gotta get the new wrist pin. Wiseco is like one of the best known brands. Piston rings. See how that top of the piston is rough?
Let's see.
See how the difference is?
Mm-hmm.
Let me inspect the cylinder.
What are you looking for?
Seeing if there's any like deep scorings or anything. No, it looks good. So now I gotta get the rings on and then I'll test fit it in the cylinder, and if it fits good, we're good to go. See how these can move now? There, and then I'll get the last one and test fit it. Then you always want the arrow facing towards the exhaust output. This is the carb area, and this is the exhaust one. So I'm just gonna test fit it in the cylinder. I'm just seeing if it sticks anywhere. I'm gonna take a break for the night and come back tomorrow and probably finish it.
What do you got to do to fix it?
I gotta put the new piston on, the new gaskets, new needle bearing, wrist pin, and then I gotta put it all back together how it was. And I have to get coolant and oil. So we'll do that this weekend. Right now I'm shaving the gasket off the jug, and I got the new piston on. I had to call my uncle, so I couldn't record that. The hardest part was the circlips, getting them on.
You put oil in it?
Not yet. I put oil on it.
Why'd you do that?
To make sure that the rings don't get like stuck at all or stick, so they're lubricated. Right now I'm getting oil and lubing up the cylinder walls so it'll slide on easy. I had to align the piston rings and put the power valve linkage through it. The power valve linkage is on my side over here.
Right there, yep.
Earlier, we went to the store and picked up coolant, oil, and chain lube. I'm putting the jug on right now. I had to oil up the cylinders on it. I had to loosen up the radiators. And I'm gonna put the bolts to get the bolts set on it a little bit before I connect the power valve. This side is where I needed the wrench for this bolt in the power valve. Wait, Dad.
Yep.
So did John blow this up?
I don't think so.
Connecting the power valve. Where the bolt is. Check if it's on there. I'm putting this bolt in for the power valve. And when I get that on, bolt down the other side of the cylinder. When you get into power band, it basically makes it go into power band.
Got it?
Yep. Gotta loosen it a little bit.
Why?
Because it has to like slide.
Tighten it a little more.
Yep. That side's good. And I just gotta get this side. Oh wait, I'm gonna put that cover on.
What are you checking?
See if it turns over smooth.
How do you know if it is or isn't?
It is.
How do you tell?
Because if it's turning over smoothly, it'll be easy to... It's in there.
I see you're wearing your Hayden Deegan shirt. Is there anything you want to say to Deegan in case he's watching you fix this bike at 11?
I love watching Hayden race Supercross and motocross.
Do you think you could be his mechanic?
Do I think I could be his mechanic?
Yeah.
Maybe.
If he wants to win, right?
He already does win. There we go.
You're not going to do them all?
I am. I'm just switching out the drill bit. Oh, wait. Alright, that's on there. Gotta go to the other side. I'm tightening down the other side of the bolts for the jug. I'm gonna put the carb on next. This is why I loosened up the subframe, so I can do that and get room. I'm gonna slide that on. It has to go all the way up. put it on back first. Pass me that screw. Two strokes are more simple and four strokes are more complicated. Four strokes have timing chains, valves, and a bunch of other stuff like camshafts and stuff. And that's all difficult to take off. And a two stroke is just the power valve, radiator hoses and all that, and the jug and the piston. And then that's the top end. And it's really simple. Can you help?
Yep, what are you doing?
I need to slide this boot on. Oh, there we go.
Oh, you got it.
I gotta slide it forward a bit more.
There it goes.
Is that side on?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep, I'm gonna tighten up so get the subframe on. Oh, you pull it up a little bit more. Right there. Hold it. Keep holding it there. Oh, I gotta tighten up the radiator. It has actual compression now. Because it's harder to turn over. It has compression, which is good. Before it didn't have any compression. Uncle Greg said to lube up the walls once you turn it over.
Uncle Greg's full of shit.
He's rebuilt way more bikes than us.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I'm putting the head on the engine. But first I gotta take out the spark plug. I gotta connect the radiator hose then, after I get it on. And I gotta grab the bolt from over here. So.
Who taught you how to do this? Your dad?
No.
How'd you learn all this?
YouTube?
Can anybody do this?
Yeah.
How?
If they look up the right stuff on YouTube.
Who do you watch?
Kincade Pavich.
Anybody else? Kincade mostly.
Yeah, mostly Kincade. And if there's like any other stuff like tutorials and stuff.
You learned most of this from Kincade though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm tightening the head studs by hand right now. Where'd that last one? There we go. You have to go in like a star pattern to tighten all these.
How come?
Because you want to make sure like you don't cross thread any or like tighten them down and it lifts up a side. I just did this one, so now we'll go here, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that one to here.
Mm-hmm. Or, yeah.
Then back to this side right here. Then did I tighten this one?
You did not get, no, you didn't get this one. Good?
Got all them. Yep, now radiator hose. Oh wait, no, the clamp.
What's that?
It's another bracket to put here and connect on there. It makes the head more secure.
What's your favorite bike? Honda, Yamaha, Suzuki, Gas, Kawasaki, KTM?
Honda.
Why?
I just like how their like style is and how it rides and stuff.
What's the worst?
The worst?
You like them all?
I like them all, but I think the worst could be, what's it called? Like beta.
Oh, okay. Why?
I just don't really like how they look, and they're not really as reliable as other bikes. We don't have any sockets that fit the spark plug, so I have to use this big pair of vice grips.
I thought you were gonna say big friggin' wrench. Did you get it?
The head's on. Did you tighten up this at the radiator?
Good enough or no? Up to your standards or needs to be a little tighter?
It's good.
Now what?
Okay, I gotta fill up the clutch with oil. But
What oil do you use?
what oil?
Mm-hmm.
10W40 for the clutch. Hopefully they drained it. Right now I'm putting on the exhaust, the back part of the exhaust.
What'd you find in the exhaust?
I found 5 pieces of corn and a seashell in it.
You're kidding, right?
No,
Does this sit on the ground?
that's the corn. There's one more, but I dropped it in the yard.
Good lord.
And there was a seashell in it. But the seashell was in the, one piece of corn and the seashell was in this part of the exhaust. Where do you put the front fender? Putting the front fender on. I worked on getting the exhaust on and the gas tank, the front fender, and now I'm filling it up with coolant. But I gotta get, okay, I just put the coolant in the bike. So now I'm gonna get the oil and put it in, and then gas. And then I'll cycle it through to make sure that it flows through everything properly. Goes on here and I connect it here. Mixing the gas.
Any leaks?
Not yet, I gotta turn the fuel on. Cycle it through.
Let's try 'em.